Hello all. So our next topic is Directive Principles of State Policy. In simple words, DPSP are the guidelines given to the government to run the country in a fair and welfare oriented way. These principles help the government work for social justice, equality, development, and public welfare. What are those? Social justice, equality, development, and public welfare. Even though people cannot directly go to any court to enforce DPSP, but the government should try to follow them while making laws and policies. These provisions are given from Article 36 to Article 51. Now, let us understand some important articles. Now, first comes Article 39A. This talks about free legal aid. Free legal aid. Now, this article says justice should not become available only to the rich people. Poor people should also get equal opportunity to fight cases in the courts. Okay. For example, imagine a poor laborer is wrongly accused in criminal case but cannot afford a lawyer. Right. In such a situation, the state should provide a free lawyer so that the person can properly defend the case. So, this is the idea behind free legal aid, which is Article 39. Okay. Now, next comes Article 40. This talks about panchayats. This article encourages the government to develop village panchayat and local self-government. Okay. For example, if a village has problems like bad roads or any or the drainage system or water supply or street lights, okay. Now, the local panchayats, here the local panchayats, right? The local panchayats help solve these issues at village level itself. So, this article promotes local administration and development. Okay, Article 40 talks about panchayats. Now comes the next one, Article 44. This talks about uniform civil code. In simple words, it says that there should be one common civil law to all citizens, irrespective of their religion, especially in matters like marriage, divorce, inheritance, and adoption. I'll repeat: marriage, divorce, inheritance, and adoption. For example, today different religions follow different personal laws. But under Uniform Civil Code, one common law may apply equally to everyone in civil matters. Okay, so all are equal here. This is the basic idea of Article 44. Next comes Article 48A, which talks about protection of environment, forest, and wildlife. What are those? Environment, forest, and wildlife. This article says the government should protect nature and maintain a healthy environment. For example, in factories, right? If this is a factory, these factory release harmful pollution into rivers or air. The government can make strict environmental laws to control the pollution and protect the public health. So, Article 48 talks about environmental, forest, and wildlife. Let's go to the last one, which is Article 51. This talks about international international peace and security. The article encourages India to maintain peaceful relations with other countries. For example, when India participates in international peace discussions and maintain friendly relations with neighboring countries, it reflects the idea behind Article 51. So these are the important articles on directive principles of state policy. Now, let us understand the important difference between fundamental rights and Dpsp. Fundamental rights are enforced in court. These are these can be en, sorry, enforced in courts. This means your fundamental right is violated, you can go directly to the court for protection. For example, if freedom of speech is unfairly restricted, a person can approach the court. But DPSPs are not directly enforced in courts. They are more likely guidelines for the government. For example, if government fails to provide enough employment opportunities, a person cannot directly file a case saying DPSP is violated. Okay, so this is all about DPSP. So, um, to simply remember, like fundamental rights, this protect individual freedom, and while DPSP guide the government to create a welfare society and improve people's life. So this is all about DPSP. So anything else you want to let me know, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Khalas.